everybody, and welcome back once again. It is week 4. It is game 4. We're already a quarter of the way through the season. That happened somewhere about halftime. So we're into the second part, or the second quarter of the season, and real soon we'll be at the halfway point. Labor Day was yesterday. Some of the people practiced, some of the people didn't. I left everybody alone, caught up to Coach Guthrie. He's with me now on Inside the Headset with the head coach of the Rockville Rockets. So take it away, Coach. Big winner on Friday night. I don't know what your situation was. When lightning kind of comes in, I'm a broadcaster, so my nerves go completely sky high because I'm on a metal platform.
Right.
It is flashing lightning everywhere around us. It is building to the south at Shelbyville, showing Tom Krager is tweeting high winds Centennial game now under lightning delay.
Right.
It is storming in Smyrna. They were completely shut down. Laverne is shut down. A lot of things going on. We're hearing a lot of information. Take me through, I guess let's start at maybe at about, you're getting ready to kick off. You're here at the launch pad, correct? And so let's start right there. Did you get into a delay, or what happened to you?
Yeah, we actually had senior night beforehand.
Okay.
And so as we were going through senior night, about, 5:45, I guess.
Now, what's the weather like?
It's fine then, and then it starts sprinkling a little bit. And it sprinkles in light rains for, 5 or 10 minutes, and that's it.
Okay.
And then we come out for pregame at 6:15.
So senior activities did take place.
Yes, and
they are closed.
we got all that done.
Okay.
Yeah. So we came out for pregame about 6:15, about 6:20, 6:25 probably. We didn't have all our kids. We just had some of them come out, and then our first group. And then about 6:20 or so, the first lightning hit, and we went on lightning delay. Of course, first, it's 30 minutes. You got a 30-minute delay from the last lightning strike.
6:25. That puts you 6:55. Almost
right.
7 o'clock.
That's right. And then so we sent everybody back to the locker rooms. Cleared the stadium. Had to get everybody out of the stadium. They were supposed to go to their cars, but they just kind of hung out in the parking lot and
behind the bleachers.
Enjoyed it. No, we said we took them all out of the stadium, period. So there was a lot of people in the parking lot. I don't know, it was a party in the parking lot at Rockville. But
so that's 7.
Yeah, and then we'd get another one, and then it'd be another 30 minutes. We'd get another one, it'd be another 30 minutes. So I think by the time we finally were able to re-enter the stadium at 8:05.
So you got to clear at 8:05.
That's right. And so then we came in and we warmed up for about 20 minutes, and we started about 8:25, 8:30.
Okay. So 8:25 takes about.
And our administration did a fantastic job of handling it, and they did a great job.
We talk about frame of mind, and unfortunately, you don't play with a frame of mind.
Yeah.
The frame ain't got nothing to do with it. But what was what do you think your team was at this point? And it's on both sides, you know. You're more worried about Rockville at this point, right? Because it's a delay. Your kids, you like for them. It's a routine, and people don't understand this, that at 7 o'clock we need to be into our motions. It's a timing. It's something you want to hit. Now you're an hour off. Where were you when the ball?
Yeah, so you worry about those kids sitting around for an hour and a half extra, and our guys really. I didn't even go in the locker room. Our coaches took care of it, and they did an awesome job. I don't have to do a lot. They do. They take care of a lot of all that stuff for me. So, but they said the kids had their earphones in, and they were quiet as a mouse, and they had their mind on the game and all that kind of stuff. So, I think overall we handled it extremely well.
Great, that's great. So then the game kicks off. You're into the game, and talk to us about. Let's go through the first half.
Well, we moved the ball pretty good in the first half. I think we got the ball first. Yeah, and we moved it down. Again, we got into the red zone a couple times and struggled scoring, but we hit Jalen Morgan on a post route for a long touchdown, 67 yards, something like that.
So that's 7.
Yeah.
PAT?
And I don't remember exactly how it went, but I've slept since then. But I know in the first half we hit Jalen Morgan twice on 2 deep balls. we we moved the ball pretty steadily.
So you felt good about the pace.
Yeah, felt good about that.
So reacted good from Smyrna.
Yep, we hit. Oh yeah.
Okay, so you were rolling.
We went from 5 or 6 turnovers in Smyrna game to 0 on Friday night, which is fantastic. Quarterback was fantastic. He had 221 or 240 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. He hit Anthony Tiflong on another 8 or 10 yard touchdown pass. Robbie Daniel had an interception. He ran great for us, but he also had an interception on defense. We flew around with the ball. You know, we had a few penalties, but not too many.
Dunkley season. Dunk.
Yeah, Nolan didn't have one of his bigger games, but it was just because of like
they're queuing on
what they were giving us, and he had a couple of good runs.
Yeah.
So everybody just kind of played their part and did what we're supposed to do, and we hit 4 or 5 different receivers, so we felt good about that. And then so it was 20-0 at halftime. We did have to settle for a couple of field goals, and Evan Brazier did a great job hitting field goals for us. He hit 3, I think. So it's 20-0 halftime. We took a real short. Everybody had gone home. Well, not everybody had gone home. The band went home. The dance team went home. I think the cheerleaders stayed. Our student section stayed and was phenomenal. They stayed in force. But we didn't have bands at halftime. Their band went home too. So we just did a 10-minute halftime.
Yeah, let's keep it rolling.
Yeah, and just
keep
we
focused.
went in. We adjusted a few things, and not much, but we adjusted a few things, and then came out and warmed up and kicked the ball off again.
And went back at it.
And so, we did a.
You felt like you recovered. You felt like recovering with the humidity and everything there with that water.
Yeah, we had a couple of kids cramp.
Okay. Yeah.
Which we haven't had.
That 10 minutes.
We haven't had. I think. Yeah. I mean, I
didn't
think
have
it was just
didn't
everything.
have that wind down and maybe.
Yeah,
exhausted a lot of energy there trying to get ready for the game. And
yeah, I mean, by this time it's almost 10 o'clock at night, and so in the second half we had a couple of our defensive players that cramped up a little bit, but nothing major. So, and then I can't remember how we scored in the second half, but we ended up scoring and made it 27-10. Was the final. So felt good about it. We got after their quarterback quite a bit. They finally played. They didn't start Santel, but they played him, I think, in the second quarter and then the rest of the game. And he's a good player. He got loose on us a couple of times, but and so we bent a little bit, but we didn't break, and that was the big thing. I think he scrambled around and caught and found a guy on the scramble drill in the end zone and for their 1 touchdown. But those kind of things happen. So. Overall, it was a great night. I couldn't ask for a better outcome.
Based on the circumstances.
Based on the circumstances, and real proud of our kids. And now we've got to go down to Lincoln County and take care of business down there.
Let's do that. Let's move on to Lincoln County. We know that our good friend Jason Tobbs is now the athletic director,
right.
And that makes it nice. We know
I
somebody.
expect everything to be.
I want it plush. Red carpet. Right. I want steaks at halftime. Right. Whatever we want. Full smorgasbord laid out. Gatorade tables. Right. Tables to get massages on.
That's
whatever.
Right.
I want
the red carpet down there, Dobbs.
Lincoln County, of course, the pit.
Yeah.
I've been down many a times.
Tough place to play.
But
a great place to play.
It's traditionally, of course, the legendary Hall of Fame coach Louis Thompson coached down there.
Yep.
Played at Alabama. He was originally from Lebanon, Tennessee, and was a heck of a football player when he played at Alabama. But it's got a lot of the stadium is countersunk for anybody to get a chance to grace the field of the pit and play Friday night at the pit is what it's called. And also, you don't know if you're going to get the fog. You don't know really what
right.
you're going to get down there. But such a special place to go for a Friday night.
It is. It's a great atmosphere, and they turn out well for those games.
Oh yeah.
And they're depending on. They're usually lining up.
Depending on deer season.
Yeah, they're lining the fences, and I mean it's a neat place to play. Now it can be a little hostile, but it's a real good.
When was the last time you went down to Lincoln County that you can recall?
I was at Siegel, and Stockstill was playing, so it was probably 10, 11, 12, somewhere in there.
So you know, and that pushes you for a 3-4 o'clock bus out of here, I guess, to go down there.
Yep,
You know,
yep.
and ride down, and then lightly try to get ready,
Right.
and then ease back. You know, because
Yep.
it's a windy road coming back, so you kind of want to take your time with that many kids and everything. But we wish you the best of luck. Is there anything you want to say? You know, you did 3 home games here. You mentioned it earlier, but I want to give you the opportunity because, like you say. Your guys, and I mean this with all my heart, the principal, everybody here, and the support you get, and from the other coaches, and from this community of Rockville, it is really a school that opened with a lot of enthusiasm, and they've held it, and they're growing from it.
Absolutely. You know, we just think we got a great thing going.
You do.
And you know, our coaches are great. Like I said, they take a lot off of me. But I told them they were going to have to when I took the job. So, but really, Crutchfield and Mr. Crutchfield and Coach Hockenberry and Coach Buzz, they all, you know, those are our ADs, and you know, they just do a great job of handling everything on Friday nights. I don't have to handle anything. You know, if clock goes, we had a few clock issues. I don't have to worry about that. You know, they took care of it. And you just, you know, you get to just come and enjoy the game and play football and have a good Friday night. So.
Kids, join up with the Rockville Rockets. They're going to be traveling down to Lincoln County. You're going to have to leave early. That's going to be at 7 o'clock. And we wish you all the best of luck and safe travels for the Rockville Rockets this Friday night on their way to Lincoln County.